Hello, hi everyone. Welcome to the Student Brand. So this is our Shiva sir. Today we are going to discuss about human eye and colorful world. Human eye and colorful world. Human eye and colorful world. CBSE Grade-10 Physics. Human eye and colorful world. Colorful world. Okay, so human eye is the most sensible and sensitive organ in our body. So with our eyes only we can able to see. Okay, so human eye is the most sensible and sensitive organ in our body. So once you close your eyes, you can't see anything in front of eyes, right? Once you open your eyes only, you can able to see everything in front of us, right? So with the help of eyes only, we can able to see. And now we will discuss about human eye parts and function. After that, so we will discuss about refractive defect, myopia, hypermetropia, presbyopia. So after that we will discuss about light ray passes through the prism. After that, recombination of spectrum of white light, and after that rainbow formation by water droplet. After that, okay, so we will discuss about atmospheric refraction, scattering of light. Okay, so all these points we'll discuss. Now let's start. So I'm talking about human eye and parts. Human eye. So human eye is the most sensible and sensitive. How to draw the human eye diagram? Just you can draw like this, and here you can observe. So like this also. Okay, so that part you can take this frontal layer, protective layer of the eye. Frontal layer, protective layer of the eye. Most of the refraction takes place at this part. Cornea is the frontal layer, protective layer of the eye. Most of the refraction takes place at this part. Okay, and coming to the eye lens, so I'm taking this eye lens. This eye lens. Okay, so eye lens. Eye lens is the convex lens. Eye lens is the convex lens. After that, so we can take. After that, we can consider this about ciliary muscles. Ciliary muscles. These are ciliary muscles. Okay. Ciliary muscles. Now you are considering here ciliary muscles like this and like this. Okay. So I hope it is very clear. These are ciliary muscles like this. Okay. So here until here this portion will be considered as until this portion until here. Okay. So now you can observe the frontal layer, protective layer of the eye. Most of the refraction takes place at this part, and this one is the iris. Uh, so this is about optic now. Optic now. These are the optic nerves. Optic nerves. Okay, so here optic nerve. Optic nerve. Okay, so frontal layer, protective layer of the eye, most of the refraction takes place. This is the cornea. Cornea. Okay, cornea. And coming to this one is iris. Iris. And this portion also iris only. Iris. And coming to the this gap is the pupil. Gap. Okay, and coming to here aqueous humor. Aqueous humor. Jelly type liquid present between cornea and eyelids. Okay, that is aqueous humor. And coming to the next one is ciliary muscles. These are ciliary muscles. Ciliary muscles. Okay. Ciliary muscles. And here also ciliary muscles only. Ciliary muscles. Okay, ciliary muscles. And coming to this one is islands, islands, islands. Okay. And coming to here, retina. This portion is the retina, retina, retina. And this one is the optic nerve, optic nerve. And coming to this one is vitreous humor, vitreous humor. Okay, vitreous humor. And the blind spot, blind spot, blind spot. And this total is human eye, human eye, human eye. Okay, so this is the human eye. First part is cornea. Cornea is the front layer, protective layer of the eye, where most of the refraction takes place at this part. Cornea. Okay, so cornea is the front layer, protective layer of the eye. So where most of the refraction takes place, this is the cornea, this bulbar surface. And coming to the here aqueous humor. Aqueous humor is a jelly type liquid present between. So aqueous humor is jelly type liquid present between islands. So cornea and islands, cornea and islands. Okay, so it is a jelly type liquid present between cornea and islands. Okay, so it provides sufficient. So it provides nutrition to the central cornea. Okay, coming to the iris. Iris is a dark muscular diaphragm which controls the size of the pupil, which controls the size of the pupil. People will control the amount of light entering into the eye. People will control the amount of light entering into the eye. Okay, so that is about people. And coming to the ciliary muscles. Ciliary muscles means, so when you want to see the nearby object as well as far distance object, when you want to see the nearby object as well as far distance object, these ciliary muscles will adjust the curvature of the eye lens so that it can be seen nearby object as well as far distance object. So that is about ciliary muscles. And coming to the eye lens is the convex lens, crystalline lens. Whenever light rays are incident on it, converge the light rays and make it falls at retina. And coming to the vitreous humor is a jelly type liquid present between eye lens and retina. So this entire portion is filled with jelly type liquid present between eye lens and retina, eye lens and retina. Okay, so coming to the retina is a light sensitive screen where light rays will meet at this point. So there two types of light sensitive cells are there. Those are rods and cones. Rod sense the intensity of the light, cone sense the color of the light. Rod sense the intensity of the light, cone sense the color of the light. Okay, so what are the images forming at retina that will be converted in the form of electrical signals that will pass to the brain through optic nerve. So through optic nerve only this electrical signal will reach to the brain. And coming to the blind spot. Okay, so where all the nerves are reaching to the brain. So in that way, in that path, all nerves are reaching to the brain. Okay, so that is a blind spot. So here is a blind spot, and that is the optic nerve. I hope it is very clear. At retina, what type of image will form? At retina, real and inverted, and 2D image will form. Okay, real and inverted and 2D image will form, that will be converted in the form of electrical signal that will reach to the brain. Brain will add the additional information, how much depth it is, how much width it is, how far it is. So everything brain will add the additional information so that we can able to see the 2D images. I hope it is very clear. So this is about eye parts and function. Now we will discuss about refractive defects. Actually, when light falls on the lens should refract the light rays in order to meet at retina. If the light rays are not meeting at retina, what happens? Then there is a defect. So then we can't able to see the objects. Okay, so we can't able to see the object. So that is the reason. So based on that one, there are 3 refractive defects are there. So before that, we will discuss about near point, first one, Coming to the second one is far point, near point and far point. And coming to the next one, so least distance of distinct vision. So what is near point? Near point is nothing but the minimum distance up to which a person can see clearly without any strain. That is called near point. Coming to the far point, the maximum distance up to which a person can able to see clearly without any strain. That is called far point. So near point is 25 centimeter, far point is infinity. And one more point, least distance of distance vision. Sir, what is the least distance of distance vision? That is nothing but the minimum distance up to which a person can able to see clearly and comfortably without any strain. That is called least distance of distinct vision. So that is 25 centimeter for a healthy person, normal eye. Okay. So least distance of distance vision is 25 centimeter. Understood? The range of vision is 25 to infinity. Range of vision is 25 to infinity. So near point is 25 centimeter, far point is infinity. I hope it is very clear. So that is the near point. Near point I am taking 25 centimeter and coming to the far point is infinity. Okay. Range of vision is 25 to infinity. Range of vision is 25 to infinity. 25 centimeter to up to infinity. So this is the range of vision. Range of vision. I hope it is very clear. So next one. So we'll discuss about. So actually, when you want to see the nearby object as well as far by object, so ciliary muscles will adjust the curvature of the eye lens, so that eye lens will adjust its focal length. Eye lens will adjust the focal length so that we can able to see nearby object as well as far distance object. Nearby object as well as far distance object. The ability of the eye lens to adjust its focal length. Okay, so it is called power of lens. The ability of the eye lens to adjust its focal length to allow the light inside of it. The ability of the lens to adjust its focal length to allow the light inside of it is called power of accommodation. Power of accommodation. I hope it is very clear now. So coming to the refractive defects. So these are the refractive defects. So refractive defects there are. So how many are there? Refractive defects. Point number 1, myopia. Coming to the point number 2, hypermetropia. Hypermetropia. And coming to the next one is presbyopia. So third one is presbyopia. Okay. Presbyopia. Coming to the myopia. Myopia is nothing but the person. Okay. So now you can see myopia. Myopia is nothing but the person can see near distance. He can't see the far distance object. So myopia is nothing but the person can able to see clearly the near point. He can't see the far distance object. For the purpose for the correction of myopia, we are using concave lens. For the correction of myopia, we are using concave lens. Okay, so now you can see. This is the near point and coming to this one is the far point. So I will tell one case. So if you are taking the person has myopia, can able to see 25 centimeter, he can't see infinity. But between 25 to infinity can see. That is the far point of myopic eye. That is the far point of myopic eye. Understood or not? So if the light rays are coming from this point, those light rays are meeting. Here you can observe. So if the light rays are coming from this point, those light rays are meeting. Okay, so this one is this one is far point of myopic eye. Okay, far point of myopic eye. Far point of far point of myopic eye. Understood? Far point of myopic eye. Coming to the myopic eye. So now we'll discuss about myopic eye. So draw the diagram like this, and here also. Okay, so like this. Okay, so here is N and this one is F. So if the light rays are coming from infinity, where those light rays will meet? So if the light rays are coming from infinity, those light rays will meet in front of the retina. Okay, those light rays will meet in front of the retina. So those light rays will not. So these dotted lines represent light rays are coming from infinity. Okay, this is the myopic eye. Myopic eye. Myopic eye. Understood? So myopic eye. And coming to the next one is correction of myopia. How to correct this defect? By using concave lens. So by using concave lens. Concave lens. So light rays will be diverged. So when light rays are coming here, so near point, if the light rays are coming from infinity, the light rays are coming from infinity, those light rays will meet at after placing okay, so here you can observe like this. So the dotted lines, these dotted lines will come here. Understood or not? I hope it is very clear. This is the correction of myopic eye. By using concave lens, we can correct this defect. Understood or not? By using concave lens, we can correct the defect of myopia. So, far point of myopic eye, and correction of myopia. So, by observing this middle diagram, we can get to know by observing this diagram, we will get to know that causes of myopia. Eyeball is too long. Causes of myopia. Causes of myopia. Eyeball is too long. Focal length is small. Eyeball is too long. Focal length is small. Or excessive curvature of the eye lens. Because of excessive curvature, whenever light rays falls on it, it converges and make it falls in front of it. Okay, so I hope it is very clear. So this about far point of myopic eye and correction of myopia. So next one we will discuss about hypermetropia. Hypermetropia, 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 hypermetropia. For a distance we can see, near distance we can see. Hypermetropia, hypermetropia, hypermetropia. Hypermetropia means, so this the person can able to see the far point. You can see far point, but 25 can't see. Okay, but between 25 to infinity, you can see there is a near point of hypermetropic eye. Near point of hypermetropic eye. Understood or not? Yes. So now we can observe this is the near point and this is the n dash. So here you have to observe n is the near point of normal eye. N is, so in the textbook they given n dash. N dash is the near point of normal eye, like that. So n is the near point of normal eye, that is 25 centimeter. 25 centimeter. N dash is the near point of hypermetropic eye. N dash is the near point of hypermetropic eye. Understood or not? Yes. So n dash is the near point of hypermetropic eye. Hypermetropic eye. So this is the diagram. Okay, if the light rays are coming from n dash, those light rays will meet here. So you can observe those light rays will meet. So I am taking here, these light rays will meet here. Here. Okay, so if I consider now, so I am taking one more diagram like this. Okay. So now you can observe, if the light rays are coming from n, where those light rays will meet. So this is n and this is n dash. If the light rays are coming from this point, where the light rays will meet, so you can see those light rays will meet beyond retina. Understood? So this is the hypermetropic eye. hypermetropic eye. Hypermetropic eye. And coming to the correction of hypermetropia. Here what lens we are using? Convex lens. Okay, so after that, so you have to show that converging nature. Actually, here you have to show the converging nature. So you have to take at the edges, because so the convex lens is in converging nature, right? So you can take little up also fine, no problem. Because convex is in converging nature. So when the light rays, okay, so I hope it is very clear. Then. So if you are extending these light rays, those light rays will meet at n dash here and here also. Okay, so actually this is n. So is it clear? So this is about what is this one? Correction of hypermetropia. Correction of hypermetropia. 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 Understood or not? So this is the near point of hypermetropic eye. Near point of hypermetropic eye. Hypermetropic eye. Okay, this one is a hypermetropic eye, and this one is a correction of hypermetropia. Okay. So I hope it is very clear. So next one we will discuss about one more. So now you can see now. So we will discuss one more point, that is prism. If the light ray passes through prism, so I am taking here, this is the prism. Okay. So light ray is passing. So this is incident ray. So when light ray is incident in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Huh? 7 we got, right? Then why? 7 only will come. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's enough. Understood? Violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. With GR. Violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. With GR, with GR, with GR, with GR, with GR. Violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. When light ray passes through the prism, split into 7 colors. Okay, so those 7 colors will be converted. Those 7 colors. Light ray split into 7 colors. That's it, right? So again, those 7 colors will be fall on the inverted position of the prism. Actually, Newton want to split the colors. So he sent the white light through prism, split into 7 colors. Still, further he want to split the colors. So he placed the normal prism. He couldn't get. That's why he placed the inverted position of the prism. Okay. So how it came out? So we will check now. So everybody be ready for it. Be ready for it. Be ready for it. So I'm taking this incident ray. So after the 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. So here. So this the source. This is the source, that is white light. White light. So prism 1, prism 2, violet and red, violet and red, violet and red, violet and red. Okay, so on the screen also we got it as a white light on the screen. White light. So this is called recombination of spectrum of white light. Recombination of spectrum of white light. So if the light ray passes through the water droplet, how it will be? So we'll see. Okay. So I am taking this the water drop. Light ray is incidentting on it. So those light ray split into 7 colors. Those 7 colors will come out as a white light. Huh? Those 7 colors will come as same thing. Violet and red. Violet and red. And violet and red. Okay, now you can observe what is the phenomena involved in the formation of rainbow. The phenomena involved in the formation of rainbow is refraction, dispersion, refraction, point number 1, dispersion, point number 2, and coming to the next one is internal reflection. Internal reflection. Okay, first one is refraction, second one is dispersion, and the next one is internal reflection. This is a phenomena involved in the formation of rainbow. Phenomena involved in the formation of rainbow. Refraction, dispersion, internal reflection. I hope it is very clear. Okay. Next one. Atmospheric refraction. Refraction takes place by the atmosphere. Refraction takes place by the atmosphere is called atmospheric refraction. So normally when you have one person is standing one side of the fire and another person is standing another side of the fire, then person A is one side, person B is another side of the fire. If person A sees the person B through the fire, the person B image appears flickering, wavering due to refraction of light. That is nothing but atmospheric refraction. So because refraction takes place by the atmosphere, right? So that is atmospheric refraction. So that is in small scale, whereas twinkling of stars, twinkling effect by the star due to refraction, that is atmospheric refraction of light. Atmospheric refraction of light. And the sun appears advanced sunrise and delayed sunset also. Advanced sunrise and delayed sunset also due to atmospheric refraction. Coming to the scattering of light. Scattering of light is nothing but the re-emission of light in all directions with a different intensity. The re-emission of light, in all directions with a different intensity. The re-emission of light in all directions with a different intensity is called scattering of light. Okay, when light passes through the colloidal solution, scattering of light takes place by the colloidal particles. So that is called Tyndall effect. Tyndall effect. Sun appears reddish color, sun appears blue, sky appears blue color, and so this related to colors. Related to colors, it is scattering of light. Related to position of the star and sun appears advanced sunrise and delayed sunset is due to atmospheric refraction. Atmospheric refraction. I hope it is very clear to all. Okay, so thank you so much for joining and attending and listening my class. This is Vasibasa from Student in the Brand. If you like the content, if you like the explanation, please do like, share, and subscribe to Student the Brand. So next we will come with a different topic. Thank you so much. So tomorrow exam. Okay. So be prepared, well focus. Thank you so much. So again we'll come to the next class with a different topic.